We start with that breaking news out of South Metro. New images we just received. Police on the scene after meth-making materials were found in the charred remains of that RV that you see went up in flames. In fact, firefighters have been on the scene since noon today.
They tell us the woman who was sleeping inside that RV when the fire started did get out in time. She was not injured. This is happening at the Fleetwood Mobile Home and RV Park on Phillips Highway near University Boulevard. Channel 4's Vic Michelucci has been on the scene all afternoon. He is joining us now live. Vic?
And a lot going on right now, Joy. A lot of police activity as they rope off the Fleetwood Mobile Home and RV Park here. I have been here since shortly after 12 noon. That's when the fire department was still putting out the fire. We saw several Jacksonville Sheriff's Office patrol officers, and then they called in the state fire marshal. Several of their detectives came, and it started to look like they suspected something was up when they called in a supervisor. Well, later this afternoon, they came up to me and they asked me to leave, to move the news van outside of the perimeter because they believe that something related to meth was found inside the RV, which caught fire. So we don't have too much more information, but we are going to get some details from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. This is Assistant Chief Mike Johnson here. Thank you for talking with us.
Yes, sir.
What's the latest, sir?
Well, at about 11:40 hours this morning, we got a call to 5001 Phillips Highway in reference to a structure fire. Obviously, the fire department responded. They extinguished the fire. It was suspicious. They contacted the arson investigators, statewide investigators. They showed up. We assisted with the investigations initially. The statewide fire marshals continued their investigation. After several hours, they received some information that there was possibly some meth and amphetamine located in the structure that had burned. One of the state investigators went up into the structure and located a couple of suspicious bottles. And at that time, he backed out, and we decided to make it a meth call out.
So, Chief, do you think it's a meth lab or there's already made meth?
Well, we don't know yet. The investigators for the sheriff's office just got here. They're going to make a determination. We have evacuated the area to ensure the safety of the citizens. So we're still early in the stages there.
What are you telling folks that live here, the time frame on when they're allowed to come back tonight?
Well, we won't know for a little while. Obviously, our investigators for the sheriff's office just got out here to look at the structure. Once they make a determination as to what it is, if it is in fact meth, if it's, then we will be better suited as to when we can, give these folks a timeline on when they can return back to their homes.
What do you know about the folks that live there?
Well, most of them are living in, as you can see.
I'm sorry, in that particular RV.
I don't have a lot of information on that. We're still early in the investigation.
Are they still here at the scene? I talked to them earlier. They said they had no comment. But there was a woman that was inside and then a man and another woman that came to the scene. They were being questioned by JSO and then the state fire marshal's office. Are they still here? What's their status?
There's no one here that lives in that structure at this time. The female was arrested on an arson charge. So, so there is actually nobody here.
The female, the one with the purple hair?
I didn't see her.
The one that said that she was inside and sleeping at the time, although we don't necessarily know if that's true.
Right. I didn't see her, so I don't know what she looks like, but there wasn't a female arrested that was at the location.
Why arson charge?
Said that because of the black smoke, that there was a lot of black smoke because of so much plastic that had been lit on fire inside. Does that have something to do with the meth lab?
I don't think so. I'm not an arson investigator, but I would assume being a camper or a trailer with the light aluminum and, they're not built real sturdy, that tends to be a black rolling smoke.
So how many people have been evacuated this far?
I don't have that information. Anybody that was in close proximity of the structure has been moved out. We haven't had any issues. Most of them left voluntarily and had places they could go. So at this time, it's under control very well.
What can you tell us about this woman? Name, age, reason for the charge?
I don't have any of the information on the arson charge. She was arrested by the state fire marshal, so that would be a question for them.
And can you real quickly just go over the process as far as cleaning this up to make sure that it is safe? Because I did notice there were lots of families back here, there were kids, there were pets, and those people are obviously concerned now.
Right. Well, the guys that come out here, they'll suit up and go in and make a determination as to what in fact the substance is. If it is meth, then they will collect it and put it in a safe container and get it out of here, and then they'll make a determination what type of cleanup needs to be made.
Assistant Chief Mike Johnson with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, thank you for your time. So again, an active investigation, narcotics officers, patrol officers, a lot of JSO officers here, as well as detectives with the State Fire Marshal Investigation Bureau. They are all trying to find out what happened here, but he did tell us one woman is in custody on an arson charge right now. People are evacuated from the area, and there is no set time as far as when it will be safe for them to return again. But of course, we will keep you posted. For now, we're live on the South Side. I'm Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.